Making sure you do hit save between steps helps to preserve your work in case of any sort of computer interruptions, internet interruptions, what have you. Let's go ahead and start looking at style. Okay. The style tool here is what will enable us to change floor types in different locations throughout the house, as well as some wall types. This one's going to be a pretty short video because I feel like once I show you how to do it, people are going to be off and running. So when you select an area, so I'm going to select this bedroom and I go to style, you'll notice there's stuff that's floor stuff, mosaic, wall-to-wall carpet, colors, others, all sorts of stuff. This is a bedroom, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the wall-to-wall carpet. If you look, I've then got several options of a bunch of different, very plausible colors, all really nice. I'm going to go ahead and pick the blue one. You'll notice it does throw me over into the 3D view, which does actually work a lot better for this. And the nice part is when you click on these floors, you actually have a shortcut here. So in that, I would probably want the closet to match whatever's in the room. I'm going to click on that floor, and when I click on this, it takes me right into where I'm at, and I can do more wall-to-wall carpet. And as I've done before, you can add it to your favorite. So if it's one you're going to use, go ahead and do that. That makes a whole lot of sense. Having the living room stay wood floor might make a lot of sense, or you can change that up. As you can see, I do have a transition, so if I wanted to do something different in the kitchen, I can do that. So if I click on the kitchen here, I can click there. I'm probably going to go tiles, so I'm going to go more. And I'm going to pick something, a lot of these are very, very extravagant. I'm going to look for something that makes sense for like a floor tile. So maybe something like this. And the nice part is I can also, if I want to, I can slide these up. If I think those tiles are a little small, should be able to slide these up a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, this is just positioning. So if it doesn't look quite right, you can mess with that. I can also align it to start in a corner. And it doesn't look like I can change the size at all. Nope. I might be able to click customize, so let's click that. And I might be, you could probably mess with, yeah, I don't really see much to mess with. So let's just go ahead and go back over here. So there we go, we're styling. All right, so there are other things you can do. So if I clicked on this wall here, right now you can see, and again, I think my orbit view is my favorite one to do this in. I can click here and I can come to color. And I can, this color picker is very nice. So if I know that I want to end up in the tan somewhere, I can click the tan and start to get versions of tan. So then I can go ahead and pick whatever it was I want to pick. So I can put that on there. Now, one of the things you also might want to do, except I don't think it'll let us do the outside stuff. So this is going to work perfect for all of your inside walls, is to just click on them and go ahead and click color. And as I should have done before, when I picked a color, I should have probably added it. Actually, I didn't get the option to add it to my favorites. Let's see, replace material. If I right click on it and pick information, then I can add it to my favorites. The other thing to do would be to click on these and maybe write down these number of codes. Because you can get there and, oh, there are some ones that you've used before. So it's 1241, that's the one that it is. So if I wanted these to actually match, I could click on it. When I click the color, I can make it 1241 so that those match. So that's a couple of different ways to make things match. But this will allow you to go throughout your house and add color and styles and patterns to various things. I believe you can even add stuff to the walls. So like, for example, if I wanted this one, I click here and I decide to click tiles. Some of the tiles that look too small for a floor might look nice as a wall tile. So you could potentially experiment with some of that. Sort of a little big, but like I said, this part's going to all be about experimentation. Um, and oh, you can apply them to all the walls within a room. That's a cool button. I didn't notice that before. So again, if you pick something and you want to apply it to all the walls in a room, you can go ahead and click that button. That's going to save us some time. Cool. Well, that's how the styler works. And again, I figured out a bunch of things just by kind of playing with it here. Didn't even look over at the information one. But feel free to, as you do things, go ahead and let me know, and I can add things to it or share the different information. So there you go.